We got a matchup here that the WBO, IBF, and WBA might have to sanction. There's going to be so many hard ground strokes in this bout. You're going to think it's for the heavyweight championship of the world. But first, we must head to France. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? We have unfinished business in a tournament that's getting down to the wire. We have Aryna Dart from Great Britain, the world's ranked 86. She's taking on Cristina Buska from the hard-hitting Spain. Aryna Dart, I've given you 3 locks in a row. I hope you enjoyed them. Aryna Dart's won 5 of her last 10 matches, and I hope you like the lock I gave you against Diaz. How about Ocean Dodden and Snigger? That's 3 locks from Aryna Dart in a row the last month, and I'm gonna give you another one. Aryna Dart is having a mediocre season. She's 27-27. Her best surface is hard, and she's 17-15. She's gonna be taking on Cristina Buska, who goes hard in the paint. She's from Spain, and she must protect this house. Cristina Buska's won 7 of her last 10 matches. I hope you liked the lock last time out I gave you against her. That's correct. She's 44-26 on the season. She went 14-10 on clay, and she's 17-8 on hard. Cristina Buska has learned well from the experts that have come before her. She will defend and go 15-20 shots deep on anyone on tour. That's correct. Cristina Buska is having her best season of her career. Aryna Dart averages 2 aces per match and wins 62% of her service games. She wins 35% of her return games and gets 62% of her first balls in play. She breaks opponents when pressured at 40% and saves 50% of her own break points. Nosotras debemos proteger la casa. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Cristina Buska is a defensive player. She makes very little mistakes. Her problems come when she is overpowered by the hard hitters on tour. Aryna Dart is athletic, she's fit, but she doesn't have the power to keep Cristina off of her. I like Cristina Buska getting 5.5 free games on the alternate spread. That's a lock. Cristina Buska might even win a set. She might even win the match. But I like 5.5 free games. That's a lock. Let's get ready to rumble. From Belarus, standing at 5'11", 24 years old. Former WTA finalist. She needs no introduction. One of the hardest hitters on tour. Sabalenka. Standing in the blue corner from Russia. 5'11", 23 years old. We've seen her take out the United States, conquering Cleveland and the nation's capital. This is one of the most precise sharpshooters on tour. Liudmila Samsonoca. Ladies, protect yourself at all costs. When I yell break, separate, keep it clean, and let's have a great bout. 29-16 on the year, 20-9 on hard. Liudmila Samsonova's won 8 of her last 10 matches. She is from Russia, and she is representing to the fullest. She averages 6 aces per match and wins 81% of her service games. That's ranked inside the top 10. She wins 31% of her return games and 72% of her first balls in play. That's also ranked inside the top 10. She breaks opponents when they're pressured at 44%, and she saves a whopping, astonishing, amazing 64% of her own break points. That's also ranked within the top 10. This is not a personality test, but Liudmila is classy. She has respect for the game. You never see her sweat. Ask Iga Swiatek, who had to cheat to beat her in Stuttgart. Let's have a good clean bout, no hitting below the belt. Sabalenka averages nearly 7 aces per match. She wins 68% of her service games and 38% of her return games. She gets 69% of her first balls in play and breaks opponents when they're pressured at 58%. She's saving 54% of her own break points, and Sabalenka's got the power to blast anyone off the court. Her rockets are so deadly, NATO's formed a meeting about them. She's got a backhand so deadly she can cause World War III. Mayday, mayday, we got bombs over Mexico. The cartels are gonna need to run for cover. Sabalenka's packing the real firepower. The experts have Samsonova as a nearly 2-1 favorite. Ouch. I like Liudmila, but that price is too high. I like Sabalenka getting 5.5 free games on the alternate spread. She might even win the match. The final showdown is here, and Iga Swiatek's dirty tactics must be stopped.